call this. One thing I've realized is when it comes down to training, when it comes down to giving value, right? The person that I was 2 years ago is a totally different person to the person I am today. So some of you on this call, the leaders that have been rocking with me for years, you might have already heard this training, but guess what? It's not going to be in the same exact way that it was 2 years ago. Because 2 years ago, I was not the person I am today. So today's call is really going to give you guys a perspective on how to build this business. I'm going to give you guys the real talk. A lot of people want to give you guys, the nice, hey, just be positive and just be happy. Listen, when it comes down to building this business, there is a actual blueprint. Okay. If you took away everything from me right now, I would literally build it back again in 6 months because I understand exactly what I done to get to this position today. Okay. And that's what I want to, really share with you guys, the real secrets into what I've been able to do, right? No fluff, no motivation, just real talk. If you guys know me, I don't mince my words. I don't waste time trying to just sound pretty. I make it sound real, right? If you're not ready for a real conversation, this maybe is not the call for you. But this call is a leadership call. This call is for people that really want to go and move ahead in their career and really make money. This is not something that I read in a book, right? It's something that I've lived and I've actually gone through myself. So if you guys are excited, right? I'm about to share the PowerPoint, but I want to make sure the energy is right before we get started. Put a 777 in the chat, right? If you're ready for this. I'm telling you right now, you do not want to miss a word of what I'm going to say tonight. This training, in all due respect to your mentor's mentor, your upline can't train like me, right? I'm going to be honest, right? I'm going to give you guys the real that you've never heard before in network marketing. Nobody's ever trained like this. And I'm promising you, the reason why I say this is because the people that have given me the information to put in this training are all multi-millionaires. David and Manite, Alex Morton, Bryce Thompson, my friends who are all millionaires, they gave me the information for this school. People like Eric Worre, right? Great leaders in our profession. So just know what I'm giving you is not just from me, but it's from your upline's favorite upline, right? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen right now so we can see what's happening. I'm excited, man, because guys, what I'm going to share tonight is going to change your life. Let me just make sure. Perfect. Okay, cool. So I'm excited. Listen, you're not going to hear this from anyone else. I'm telling you right now, because this is going to be the exact blueprint on how to build your business to 6 figures and beyond. So if you guys are ready, let's go. So listen, it's called Sink or Swim, right? And I want you guys to get your notepads out right now, okay? It took me like 2 weeks, right? It took me 2 weeks to get this PowerPoint ready. So let's make it happen. Okay, cool. So first and foremost, guys, this call is really going to be for anybody who is either looking to, if you're new in the company right now and you're looking to kind of, find your feet in the network marketing space, or if you're someone that's looking, right, to restart your business. Now, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 tonight. I understand what's going on in our company. I understand what's going on in our profession, right? It's not the easiest season to be in. Let's keep it 100%, right? And this is the season right now where the true leaders, the people that really want to make millions and millions, have to go through to get to the other side. Does that make sense, right? This is the real talk, okay? If you want to succeed in this profession, it's more than just signing up people. It's more than just, going on Instagram and posting a picture. It's about the mentality that you have. You've got to be a savage. You've got to be a beast to win in this profession. It's not about the one day that you do work. It's about the consistent work that you do every single day. It's about the daily disciplines that you do every single day. It's not the one-time act. It's the continuous effective act. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been doing the same exact thing for 5 years. This is not just me doing it, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, guys. And I've got the same energy, the same excitement that I had in my first year. That separates the men from the boys. So I'm giving you guys the real talk. This is not going to be your average training. This training, I am aiming and focusing to help you succeed. I promise you, if you understand the words that I'm coming out of my mouth, like Chris Rock said in Rush Hour, I promise you, your life will, listen, this training is everything that I done and that I'm doing today. I done 6 presentations today and 8 freeway calls. Don't get it twisted. This chairman guy is not relaxing. I'm not chilling. I'm outworking everybody in the industry right now. So this is not me just saying, oh yeah, I'm a chairman and this is what I do. No. This is what I'm doing right now. After this call, I've got 3 more freeway calls and I've got 2 more Zoom calls. I'm Real and Chris. I got 4 freeway calls of other leaders launching overseas, Switzerland, Dubai, all over the world. So listen, guys, I'm telling you right now, what I'm going to tell you is not, because a lot of leaders want to talk about what they done in 2001. I'm talking about what I'm doing right now. So if you tap in with me, get yourself ready, turn your phone on silent, tell your girlfriend, boyfriend to just relax for a minute, or join the call, tell your dog or your cat or your hamster to relax. You know what I'm saying? Tell Netflix to chill. Yeah. Tell Netflix to chill for a little bit. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Okay, cool. So let's make it happen. So guys, first and foremost, I want you guys to write this down. Okay. This training is called sink or swim. In this industry, right, you are going to have to make decisions every single day to stay consistent in your grind. Okay. Now here's a quote that I read that I learned from someone. This quote, I actually got it from a top millionaire in this industry. And he said, what a shame it would be to be literally sitting in the I am ocean of opportunity and never make it to the shore of freedom because your course was disrupted by your need to please other people. Okay? What a shame it would be to be literally sitting in the I am ocean of opportunity and never make it to the shore of freedom because your course was disrupted by your need to please other people. So the question is, are you going to sink or are you going to swim? Put in the chat, what are you going to do? Right? Let me know in the chat, guys. What are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to sink or swim? Are you guys going to sink or swim tonight? Now, let's talk about the foundation, right? Because every single business, right? There has to be a foundation that actually is manifested. There has to be a foundation that is created, okay, for your business to take off the ground. I'm going to say it again. It's not about the sweet times when everything's going well. Let me tell you right now, right? Businesses like this are built, the real leaders are the ones that are grinding when no one else is grinding. When everyone's in momentum, anyone can be a leader. In 2020, all the leaders we're working. Then some, the pullback happens. Let's be honest. The whole company went through it. And then now, oh man, it's hard. Now there are some people that have literally been, lack of leadership. Those things are different, where they don't have anyone to plug into. But for those that have a system, right? People are literally being spineless people. You're being like a snowflake. Like, understand, to be successful, anyone successful, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, right? These billionaires, do you think listen, they had to take time and be tough in their mind, even when things were going bad. In 2008, what happened? Recession happened, right? The credit crunch. In 2008, there's a film called The Big Short, right? And it's a film talking about how the world changed during 2008. The whole entire world changed. You've got to understand, this is the season. Listen, let me say this to you one more time. I don't care what your back office looks like right now. Do not tell me it doesn't matter to me. Let me tell you why. This is the season for you to be the next superstar. If everybody was in momentum right now, it's less likely you would be noticed. But when things are like this right now, this is the time for the next P2, P1 to rise up and be counted. You can be the next success story. There was a guy that joined IM like a couple years ago. His name is Jalen Goss, Chairman 250. This dude, right, hit Chairman 250 during the time that the first trade house momentum had already passed. Bryce had already hit, I think, Chairman 500 or something like that. And all those guys already hit ranks. This guy went from Chairman 100 to, Chairman 50 to Chairman 250 in like 3 months, 4 months. It was crazy what happened. But you see, what he realized was, I have the chance to be the star. Everybody wants to be recognized until it's time to do recognizable things. This is the time for you, right, to get up off your ass and make a decision that I'm going to win now. It doesn't matter what's going on. Oh, this leader does an Instagram live. I'm leaving. Who cares? No one. The people that are doing that are already rich. Everyone's so focused on who's doing this, what company's launching. Listen, focus on, guys, by the way, I've got people on this call from different companies. Oh yeah, that's how I move. I'm not, I service the whole industry. And I've got friends in every company, and they will tell you the same thing. Focus on your comp plan. If your CEO is paying you every Friday, focus on your own bag. Don't worry about who's doing what, because half of those people that are doing this, doing that, they're already rich, right? They're already making millions and millions. So focus on your bag. Minding your own business pays you, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? So the foundation. How do you grow your foundation? Now listen, here's what I've realized. There's a few things you want to do. Now, one of the things that I've realized, if you look at the notes, it says attending and promoting events. Now, events is not just a big event like Barcelona. An event is an event like this, an event like a Zoom call that happens, every week. There's so many calls that happen, and they are also events. It's not just about, a big event. You have to promote every Zoom call. I've done what, 6 presentations today. One with Charmin and 4 one-on-ones, and then 1 call where I had 2 prospects and me. So I'm still doing the basics that got me to this position. But you see, that was an event. You see, tomorrow, I've already got 8 calls lined up. You see, I live my life in the future. I've already got my next day planned. So you've got to promote your event, promote your Zoom call, promote your convention, right? Let's talk about it. Look at the bottom one. Creating an environment around you that fosters growth. Be very careful about the energy around you. Now, you've got to create an environment around your business. You've got to create an environment of success, okay? You've got to create an environment, an inner circle. Here's my advice to you right now. It doesn't matter what rank you are. I don't care what company you're in. Every person in this industry of network marketing, you should have an inner circle. Every single person should have an inner circle where they have individual, my inner circle, me, Katrina, Zane, Montel, Ivan. That's probably it. The chairman circle. We got a tight circle. Erica, Nigerians. But in the UK, we've got about maybe 7 or 8 people that we are connected. That's it, right? The others have either left, gone do something else, no problem. But I've got my inner circle. So when I'm going through a situation, when I'm feeling a type of way, I'm going to go and reach out to my mentor, Zane, or Ivan, or David and Manite. See, that's what I'm saying. You've got to have people connected to you. You've got to have an environment that fosters growth. Does that make sense? Some people are you're feeling low in the business because you don't have people around you that you can bounce off. If I'm feeling low, I'm going to go call Montel. I'm going to go call, the cat's right there. I'm going to go call, Zane. Like I've got people, I've got a circle around me. So I I don't feel as low as other people because I've got people around me that are going to keep me, connected. I can call someone right now and say, hey, listen, let's go out to eat. And we go out and we talk about life. That's what you have to have. An inner circle. In this industry, you need to have an inner circle because everybody's going to be trying to tell you why you can't do something. Have an inner circle, guys. Okay? We're getting warmed up right now, man. So listen, here are the basics that you need, right? This is all you need. I'm telling you, this is what I done in 2017. And I'm doing the same thing today. A lot of 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners, they're not doing what they done to get them here. I'm still doing the exact same thing that Mr. Vungbo taught me in 2017. Everything that he taught me, I'm still doing the same thing because I'm humble and I realize that I've not made it yet. Nowhere near. So I'm still working hard, right? So here are the basics, right? Create a contact list, 50 plus names, okay? Create a contact list. Very, very important. Create a list of names. Don't prejudge your prospects. Have enthusiasm. Edify the presenters, right? Have confidence and never beg for people to join your business. Keep it simple, right? Let's talk about it, man. Create a contact list. Now, your list, some of you are already platinum leaders, but just know that when you're building this business, you've got to have a list. You've got to have a consistent list. Listen, I'm doing things that I'm teaching things that I actually do. Let me show you guys, right? Let me show you guys right now, right? I'm really not playing around. I'm not playing games. I'm actually talking the talk. I'm not just saying things because, that's what chairmans do. And no, I'm actually doing the work. Like I'm actually doing the work. Let me show you that. This is my list, right? And these are new contacts, right? New contacts that I have, right? New contacts. This is just last week. People that I've met on social media. I'm exposing them to the business every single day. I'm not playing around, right? Create a list of 50 names. I would say every 90 days, you should have a new list. Every 90 days. Because you should be exposing your entire list in 90 days. Why are you wasting time, man? Expose them. Get them in front of the information. Create a video, right? Send a video out. I know some teams have different systems, but whatever system that you have to expose your organization, to expose your prospects, expose them. Get them in front of the information, right? We've got also, don't prejudge. Don't prejudge your prospects. Now, obviously, you should make sure that your prospects are qualified, but don't prejudge them. Show enthusiasm, okay? Be excited over the phone. Be excited on the presentation. Don't sound like you're about to go to sleep, right? Sound excited. Edify the presenter. Edification is key. Learning how to edify your leaders. Listen, let me edify someone right now. Okay? So I'm going to edify my good friend Sinclair, who's a Platinum 2000 in our team. But I'm going to make it look like I am, right? I'm the prospect, Sinclair's the chairman. So I'm gonna teach you how I edify. Are you ready? So when you edify someone, you don't edify someone based upon the money they have or anything like that. You edify them based upon their character. So here we go. So hey, everybody on this call, I'm super excited to be here. My name is Derek. Listen, I have someone that I have the privilege to invite onto this call today to actually share some information about this amazing opportunity. Her name is Sinclair Seaman. Now, Sinclair is actually a multiple producer of success stories. She actually has so many people in her organization who has made tens of thousands of dollars in this industry. This young lady, Sinclair, is actually a mother, a wife, a mother of I think 2 or 3 beautiful children. Sinclair travels all over the world building this business. She's actually one of the top enrollers in our team in the past 6 months in this business. She's someone that has gone out there and built an incredible culture for her organization, and someone that I feel really privileged to be able to welcome her onto the call. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome up Miss Sinclair Seema, right? Edification. See, I do that. I've done that for years. That's how you edify, guys. You edify someone based upon their character, okay? Edification. Now you've got confidence. Never beg someone. When you're closing a prospect, you don't need to beg someone. They need you. So you make them realize, hey, you need me, my friend, right? Keep it simple. Don't try and complicate it, because if it's not simple, it's not duplicatable, right? Never fire hose people, right? Never firehouse people. Now, I know some of you on this call, you may not be as interested in maybe building the business like this, but these are things you can even, guys, look, I've got people in my team that are just traders, but they have their own traditional business, and these things help them because these things can still play a part in everyday life. Don't just look at this, guys, please, don't look at this training as a network marketing training, even though it is, but this can transfer to anything that you do in life, right? Don't use salesy words, please. Don't use those sign up. I don't use that word sign up. I use the word enroll, right? If I'm getting someone started, I say, let's get him enrolled. I don't use certain words. I don't use the word network marketing to regular people because they don't understand. They think it's a scam. I use the word relationship marketing or home-based business. There's certain words you have to say, because if you don't say certain words, you're going to scare off your prospects before they've even joined. Oh, but no, I'm looking for the right people. Yeah, I know you are, my friend. But guess what? They don't understand what they don't understand, right? So don't use salesy words, right? Never firehouse people. Do you know what firehousing is, or fire hosing? Let me explain to you what fire hosing is. Let's say, for example, let's say Ryan is my prospect and I'm trying to prospect Ryan. This is what you call fire hose. You know what, like a hose that you're trying to end the fire, and you got this big thing with the big pipe with the water. Hey Ryan, I am Academy, #1 company in the world, trading, Forex, crypto, NFTs. You relax. Woo! Take it easy, man. Take it easy, my friend. Relax. Relax. That's not how you build. You don't just give them all this information. You let them digest it bit by bit. Bit by bit. Okay? So, and use the products. Use the product. If you're a trader, if you're a networker, guys, I use every single person, whether you're building or trading or both, use the products. Now, here's some good words that you can use to interact with your prospects. Now, there's a few things you can say. Trust me is a good thing to say. You can say, hey, I just started my business. You can say, my mentor, my business partner, presentation, private business reception, or let's have a sit down with this prospect. There's certain words you can say to attract people and help prospects to understand what's going on. Okay? Now, here's some leadership principles that I really believe can help you and your business, right? Teach your upcoming leaders how to manage their emotions. Now, here's the reality, guys. We are in a business of people. This industry is amazing, but there are many things that I maybe don't like about this industry. Because it's people that, one of the biggest things that I dislike is people with an ego. People that feel like, because remember, when everyone joins this industry, they join as a customer. Oh, welcome to the team. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, okay, thank you. And now they get a little bit of success, and now they're walking around like this. Yeah, what are you talking about, bro? I'm a chairman now. I'm a P2, I'm a P5K. What? Do you understand? Ego. listen, ego is one of the most ugliest things to have in this business because people don't respect you anymore. You see, even in seasons like this, I'm still relevant. I'm still respected. You know why? Because I know my place. When my mentors tell me something, I do it. I was on the phone with David and Maniti for 1 hour last night, and everything he told me to do, I've done it already. Because I understand this gentleman is a rich man. He's successful. I'm not going to argue with him. He's my mentor. I love him, but I have no ego towards him or Zane because they are my coaches. You've got to understand how to manage your emotions. Not everything you're going to listen to or hear, you might agree with. But if someone has the results that you want and they care about you, and you know that they care about you, you should not doubt what they're saying. You're a human being. You can choose what you want to choose. But you have to be teachable and coachable. I'm not saying you have to be a robot. Oh, yeah, okay. Obviously, you have to listen to people and have your own mind. But if they have the results, do you think I'm gonna argue and disagree with David and Maniti? Do you think I'm gonna disagree with Zain Khan? He makes 130,000 a month. You think what? I understand where they are, right? So teach your leaders how to manage their emotions. For example, if someone leaves your business, are you gonna cry about it? I've had leaders leave my business. It's okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna cry about it because I know it's part of the game, right? As a matter of fact, every leader that I've ever lost, we still talk today. That will shock you, right? I don't burn bridges with no one. It's probably only one person in the whole of IM that I've ever, he kind of gets under my skin a little bit. Apart from that one person, I think everyone that's either come or gone, we're cool. And I'm keeping it 100%. You know me, I don't lie. I'm going to be honest. But if someone leaves your business, don't get so personal about it. The person doesn't belong to you anyway. Just move on. Because sometimes it's a blessing when someone leaves your business because you can replace them with someone even better. And that person might be better off out of your business. Does that make sense? So have the mindset of abundance. Don't think so negative. Oh, no, I was 10 away from P5. And then they left. I went in the back office and I see PV 0. Listen, don't worry about the PV, mate. Don't worry about the PV. You know what the PV stands for? You know what the PV stands for? Positive vibes. Let's go. Hey, listen, man. It don't stand for personal volume no more. Positive vibes, man. Right? You know what GV stands for? Right? GV stands for, right? God's vision on your life, man. Listen, I'm telling you right now, don't worry about people who quit your business. It's a blessing. Take it, and it's a positive thing because now someone else can come into your business and take over. Don't worry about that, right? Don't worry about it. Now, create ranks. Teach your team how to have a P600 factory. I'm almost done here, guys, right? Teach your team how to get plugged into the products. Get them real results, okay? Here's some mindset gems for you right now. Now, I've got something that I actually discovered called the 5-hour rule. The 5-hour rule, okay? Now, what the 5-hour rule is if your mentor gives you a play, if your mentor tells you something to do it within 5 hours. Zane, I had the chat with him yesterday, had a chat with David yesterday and today. They've given me certain things to do. I'm doing it within 5 hours. That's the rule. Never, if they give you a play and you agree, you're going to do it within 5 hours. Okay? That shows that you're dedicated and you're coachable to the process. Now, create a vision environment. Create a vision environment, which basically means across your home, you need to have pictures. If you walk into my home, if any of you have been to my house, you would have seen pictures, right? Signs of things that that me and Katrina are going to have, that we're going to acquire. Cars, watches, homes, income. You need to have pictures of where you're going. On the fridge, I've got a Rolls Royce truck on my fridge. So every day I open the fridge, I see a Rolls Royce. Every day. Right? You have to have pictures of where you want to go in your house. If I look at your home right now, I should be able to see pictures, signs, affirmations of where you're going. Believe me, it works. Okay? Now, practice the mirror technique. The mirror technique is something that I actually discovered in 2018. I listened to an audio called The Magic of Believing. I'm sure you've heard it before. If you haven't heard it, please get that audio. As a matter of fact, I'm going to find it on YouTube right now, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Magic of Believing. No, not that one. The Magic of Believing.
Knowledge.
Fantastic. Here it is. So I'm gonna drop this right now in the chat. Okay, I want you guys to really study this audio. It's called The Magic of Believing. Right now, when I read this, when I listened to this audio, it said, right, that you should practice the mirror technique. What the mirror technique is basically you stand in front of a mirror and you look yourself in the eye and you say your goals and your dreams to yourself like it's already done. And the reason why the mirror technique is so powerful, the mirror's right there. So I'm standing in front of the mirror, right? And I'm literally reading out my goals in front of myself. I'm literally looking at myself in the mirror and I'm actually telling myself where I'm going to be. I'm telling myself where my life is going to be. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm literally tapped. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm tapped and I'm telling myself where I'm going to be. Now, the reason why the mirror technique is so powerful is because the mirror, this right here, is made from glass. Now, I want you guys to tell me in the chat, what is glass made from? Like, if you break glass right now, what comes out? Tell me in the chat, what is glass made from? I'm going to scare you guys today. I'm going to tell you the reason why it's so powerful, right, to use the mirror technique. Right? Okay, cool. So the mirror is made from sand. Kyrone got it right. He private messaged me, but yeah, here we go. Sand, right? So what is, guys, watch this. This is going to make you're going to be like, oh, wow. What is the natural form of a human being? When a person dies, what is their natural state? If mirrors are made from sand or dust, what is a natural? There you go, dust, sand. So basically, when you look in the mirror, you're looking at the natural state of yourself. Yeah, I told you, man. I ain't playing with you guys tonight. So every time you look at the mirror, you're looking at your natural state. You're looking at your soul. You're looking at your spirit in the mirror. That's why it reflects you. Does that make sense? So if you literally look at the mirror and you say your goals, you are literally speaking to the original form of your spirit, of your soul. Go and try it tonight or tomorrow and look in the mirror and say, I am rich. I am driving a Rolls Royce. I am a Chairman 750. I am a Chairman 100. I am successful. Right? Have you guys seen that stupid thing on Instagram, the Candyman thing? I ain't no Candyman. Have you guys seen it? The Candyman thing. Oh, look in the mirror and say Candyman 5 times, right? I've seen that for the past few weeks. The same concept in those horror movies where you look in the mirror, you can do it in a positive way and look in the mirror and say, I am rich. And I'm telling you right now, you are going to feel way more confident about building this business when you tell yourself where you're going to be. Okay. So listen, have a picture, guys, of your dream lifestyle. Once you hit your goals, have a picture of your dream lifestyle, literally. And I'll go into that a little bit later, guys. Okay. And also, here's the cookie jar. Cookie jar. This is deep right here. Someone write cookie jar in the chat box. Guys, the cookie jar is one of the most powerful things I've ever seen, I've ever heard, right? The cookie jar is this, okay? Let's say, I haven't got a jar right now, but let's just say you have a cookie jar, right? And in your life, you have various things. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me find this jar right now. Okay, here we are. So I've got a cookie jar right here. Okay, it's not quite cookies inside, it's got sweets inside. But let's just say this is the cookie jar, right? Now, here's what you do. Now, with this cookie jar, this represents your mind. Okay, I've got a big head, so it's not the same size, right? But okay, it's fine. This is my mind. Now, you have many things in life that you've done that you're proud of. Some of you might have graduated from college, university. Some of you may have got married, children, right? You may have made 7 figures in trading. You may have bought a nice car. You may have a nice house. You may have whatever you have accomplished that you feel you're proud of. Now, the cookie jar is basically when you're feeling down, when you have a bad season sometimes, because everyone goes through it. What you do is you go into the cookie jar, go into your mind, and you remember how you felt in your good moments. Right? So for me, let's say, for example, the day that I retired my mom, I would literally go back into 2020, my last P5 check and my first chairman check. I combined it together, gave it to my mom. So I remember that feeling. And I literally remembered how I felt when I done that. My mom was crying, I was crying, you know what I'm saying? And that was, you know, that was literally like an amazing moment for me, because I said, Mom, this is your first deposit, but now I'm going to be paying you every month. So you don't have to worry about money no more. Right? That's what I done for my mom. So that feeling, so even when I've had some tough moments after that, I will always go back into that cookie jar and remember how I felt when I done that. And it will always make me grateful. Make sense? So you've got to have those things in your mind that are going to reignite that passion inside of you. If you don't have that, then you're going to be looking at other things that may not help you. But you need to find some accomplishments. Because a lot of people say, don't look at the past. I disagree. I highly disagree. Don't look at the past if it's a negative thing that might get you depressed or might get you low. If it's something positive that's happened, don't dwell on it and say, oh yeah, I done that 10 years ago, right? But I'm saying don't dismiss the past, because some of those old experiences, like how many of you listen to a song and it reminds you of years ago, right? Like Drake is my guy. Like Drake is my favorite artist. He's my favorite artist of the past 10 years. Now, all the Drake albums, apart from like 1 or 2, but most of the Drake albums, I can listen to the Drake album and I can remember where I was back when that album dropped. Like the 2016 album, Views. You used to call me on myself. I remember where I was in my life when that song dropped. 2016, I was working 9 to 5. I was working in recruitment. You know what I'm saying? So the same way that the song can trigger emotions from years, when you're feeling a type of way, go back into your archive and find some experiences that you can remember when God came through for you, when your life was, when you were happier, and you can make yourself feel more grateful. And then if you do that, you're going to remind yourself that, hey, listen, don't worry, man. If you know, those good times are coming again, keep going. Make sense? Very, very powerful, guys. It's helped me so much over the years. Okay. So here are some things that, and this is something I want to help you with right now. This is one of my favorite part of this training, right? You need to create your alter ego. Now, before I show you this slide properly, I want to ask you a question. Apart from my name, Derek Joshua Alexander Jr., what is my other name? Let me know in the chat. I want to see if I've been marketing myself the right way. What's my name? There we go. Got it. Now, not MJ. Yo, what do they call me? Mr. High Energy. Why do people know that? Because I've created an alter ego. Listen, I want to challenge you guys right now. Okay? Because I'm not about the talk. If you know me, I'm about the action. I don't just talk for no reason. I want you guys to get out of this training with an action step. Okay? So I want you guys, you know, and again, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I want you to create tonight, create an alter ego, create another personality. And what I mean by that is find a name, like a nickname that you have, but then apply it to your character and to your business. So for example, it was actually my good friend, Mr. Banks, that actually taught me about this. He's one of my greatest mentors I've ever had and will ever be, right? And he taught me, hey, create another name for yourself. Create like an alter ego for yourself. Because what happens is, in this business, you have to turn into another type of beast to win at the high levels. What I mean by that is, if you've watched, who's watched The Last Dance? Who's watched The Last Dance? Who knows who Kobe Bryant is? You see, if you know these two guys, go on any Kobe Bryant interview, and he actually has a story where he says when he's on the basketball court, he's a different person. He turns into a different human being. Literally, he walks into the arena like this, right? He walks into the arena. You know, you see those videos on Instagram. They all walk into the arena, the NBA players, right? He walks into the arena. When this guy goes into the court, he puts his headphones in and he changes. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He's going crazy. Why? That same mentality, the Mamba mentality, is what we all need to have. You all need to have a switch in your mind. Because when you're in the grind, when I'm with my family, when I'm watching, you know, Top Boy, watching this, and I'm chilling, I'm a different guy. I'm chilling, I'm drinking wine, I'm relaxing, Magnums, whatever, right? But when I'm in my grind from the hours of 8 a.m. to midnight, when I'm in my trenches, don't talk to me about anything else other than the academy. I don't want to know. I'm focused on the grind. 30 chairman, right? So what I'm trying to say to you is, there's nothing wrong with being the family person and having a good time and doing what you want to do. But when you're in the trenches, you need to create a personality that is dedicated to your success, right? So Mr. High Energy is not a joke. People think, oh yeah, Mr. High. Listen, that's not a game. Mr. High Energy is a serious thing. Mr. High Energy is my alter ego. When I'm in the trenches, when I'm on this call right now, Derek is gone. Derek is sleeping right now. This is Mr. High Energy, bro. This is Mr. High Energy, sis, right now, right? This is him. So you got to understand, you got to create a switch in your mind. And hey, if you want to create a name, like Mrs. something, Mr. something, I don't know, whatever you want to call yourself, create something for yourself and then put it on your IG so people can notice you. And now I've got a brand, which means, and it's something that a lot of chairmen won't tell you, brand yourself outside of the academy. Here's what I mean. Don't rely on a company right? For you to be who you are. I don't rely on any company, any person. I'm my own brand outside of network marketing. Here's what I mean. Create a brand. Go on social media. Look at my page. Look at any chairman's page. Look at how we brand ourselves. Right? Brand yourself as an entrepreneur. Create a slogan around your name. Create a nickname around your brand. What does Justin Owens do? Run the play. What does David do? I believe. What does Bryce Thompson do? It will all make sense. Why do you think we all do it? Because we understand branding, right? Create a brand around yourself. So it doesn't matter who's doing what, you have a brand. Wherever you do in the future, wherever you go, whatever business you open in the future, you have a cult following. You have a brand of people that will follow you because your brand is solid, right? So you got to create that switch. You got to go a little bit crazy sometimes. You got to create that alter ego where listen, tonight, after these next few calls, I'm going to kick back, relax, watch something, chill with the missus. Boom, in the morning, I'm up in the morning, I'm going to the gym. Come back from the gym, I get dressed. That's it, trenches, let's go. I'm working. Mr. High Energy, see what I'm saying? Because if you want to be a high performer, this industry is not easy, man. It takes hard work. But you see, you've got to have that savage mentality where you are like, no distractions. Let's get it done. If people call you, hey, let's go to party. Let's go here. Nope. I'm working. You see, most of the most successful people are actually, people call them boring because they're always working. But guess what? I don't mind being boring because I'm creating a legacy for my family. When I die, my family will have millions and billions to inherit, right? So make sure that you do that, guys. Create an alter ego. Now look at this. Beyonce they call her Sasha Fierce. Eminem, they call him Slim Shady. Justin Bieber, they call him Shorty Mane. Nicki Minaj, Barbie, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust. Find the inner you by switching your mind into a different mode. This enables you to get into a different state of consciousness and focus. Savage mentality. But also, it brands you. It makes you a brand. You can literally create t-shirts. Like, I'm going to create a high energy brand. I'm not joking. I'm going to create I'm starting a podcast soon, high energy podcast. I'm going to have t-shirts saying high energy lifestyle. Like, I'm going to have so much stuff, hats. I'm creating so much, like phone cases, clothes, tracksuits, jackets, high energy. Who doesn't want to be part of the high energy brand? Think about it. When I have my podcast, I'm going to have celebrities, artists, musicians, entrepreneurs on my podcast. High energy. It's a brand. I'm telling you, this is what a lot of chairmen won't tell you because they want you to just be focused on no. I want you to be independent. I want all of you on this call to have a brand that you can represent. So you can literally, you might start your own clothing line one day and you can make money from that. You might start your own podcast one day, brand yourself. Personal branding is important, okay? So you become your own person. So people come to you. Because why are people going to join you in your business? Because of your brand. They like what you represent. So if you have a brand, it sells every single time, okay? So we're almost done here. Here's something called the vacuum law of prosperity. The vacuum law of prosperity is basically you have to clear out the clutter in your life. So I'm going to read it out to you. As you restart or start your business, clear out the clutter in your life. House items, people, negative vibes. Get on the right mental frequency. Use the vacuum, which is your new mindset, to get rid of negativity that can make room for success in your venture with I Am. Let go and make room for your future blessings. Start a journal. Make a to-do list. Have a morning routine. You have to clear out the negative vibes in your life. Okay? If there are people that have been negative towards you and your goals, come on. Anything that's cluttering your house, get rid of it. Start fresh. Okay. Guys, there is a video on this because this is a whole nother train. I don't want to talk for too long, but that video, go on Google and type in the vacuum law of prosperity. And Bob Proctor, rest in peace. Bob Proctor has a video on it. And just listen. When you understand it, it's deep. But you know what I'm saying? Come on, Carney. That's my guy right there, kicking that Rooney. So listen, here's the last one, right? This is what you should be doing at each rank. So if you are a platinum 150 right now, here's what you have to master. Because everyone thinks, oh, I want to just rank up. Screenshot this, put it on your wall, tag me in it on Instagram. This right here is important. Every P150, to master P150, you have to master your why. Know why you're doing this. Master the perfect invite and use the products. P600 should be edifying people, be fully coachable, highlighting your pros and cons. P1000, if you're a P1000, you should be mastering your story. Learn how to tell your story the right way. Learn your mentor story and promote events every day. P2000, running your own large virtual or physical event and public speaking. As a P2000, you should be speaking in public. If you're P2 and above, you should be on stages, putting yourself in all types of stages, showing the business. P5s to chairman 10s and above, you should be explaining and covering every product in the company. You should be able to anyway. You should be able to explain the full comp plan, the detailed comp plan. You should be able to train your entire organization and provide duplication and delegation. So put in the chat box, what rank are you in the chat? Okay, let me see. Even if you're a customer, it's okay. If you're a customer and you want to build, it's not for everybody. I'm not forcing you guys. I'm saying if you're a customer and you want to build, P150 and below, focus on the P150. P150, 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 P2. Unranked. Okay, cool. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Unranked is not a problem. Because if you're unranked, focus on the P150 one anyway. Because that will get you to P150 and beyond, right? Cool. So look, here I'm doing it. So here's what you do, guys. If you master this, literally, when I was a P150, I discovered my why. Why am I doing this? I mastered the invite. I learned how to invite people effectively. Okay? And then I used the products. I learned how to use the products. I learned how to use all the products that I was promoting anyway. Then you go P6. You got to learn how to edify the right way. Fully coachable. I'm not saying you're not coachable at P150, but P6, you have to focus on being coachable. Highlighting your pros and cons. P1, P2, and so on. This is the blueprint. Okay? How you should be building your business, guys. Okay? So screenshot this, guys. Get these books. Think and Grow Rich, The Science of Getting Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. These books, right? Show the plan to 10 to 15 people in the next 72 hours. Schedule 2 presentations before you sleep. Create and run your post or say pre-convention game plan. Because we're getting ready for Dubai. Okay? Who's ready for Dubai? I'm ready for Dubai, right? We're going to Dubai. We're going to be thousands of people in that room. And you want to make sure that you're ranked up by that convention. At least 2. I'm going there as a chairman 100 minimum. I'm not playing around. So you've got to set a goal for exactly what you want to achieve in this business, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys enjoy the training. Hopefully you got a lot of value. I'm going to open up for like maybe 3 or 4 questions before we end up. So if you have any questions, you guys can actually let me know right now. We can go into it, guys. But I'm excited, man. I really wanted to tell you guys that this is the real blueprint, right? This is how you do what you do, right? This is how you actually win in this industry. See, a lot of people I'm telling you what I done. I promoted events. I'm still showing a plan minimum 3 times a day, right? And I've got businesses outside of IM that I run. Other thing, no one knows. I don't post everything on my Instagram. I like it that way, right? I've got so much I do outside this company, so many businesses that I run with my family, right? So much. I'm still showing the plan 3 times a day because I love the people. I love what this company represents, all right? How do I raise my belief system? Very simple, man. Get the pictures. You got to get the pictures of where you want to be on your wall. Get the pictures of what you want. What kind of car do you want? What type of lifestyle do you want? What type of clothes? Do you want a Birkin bag? And there's nothing wrong. Stop. There's nothing wrong with wanting material things. I love designers. I love fast cars. I like jewelry. There's nothing wrong with liking nice things. Oh, don't be materialistic. Well, people that say that are not getting money. Trust me. Or they say to you, oh, well, you know, Bill Gates doesn't wear designer clothes. Well, Bill Gates is like 81 years old. Does he want to wear Gucci? No, probably he would if he knew where to buy it, right? Listen, whatever you want, don't let anyone restrict you from what you want in life. If you want to have a wardrobe of pure designer, go get it. You've only got one life. But some of you may not want that. Some of you may want properties. Whatever you want, you go for it. You go for it. If you want a certain car, if you want a certain house, you decide to get after it. Does that make sense? Don't worry about what anyone else is saying, because those people, you know, they don't run your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you make a decision for what you want. Okay, so you know, every day I say my affirmations. You know, it's very simple, guys. It's not anything complicated. I say my affirmations. I go to the gym. I eat healthy the best way I can. I have my pictures up, right? I speak to my mentors. Like, when's the last time you spoke to your mentor? Like, every day I'm communicating with my mentors, at least one of them, every day. Just a hello, hey, how's it going? You've got to be connected with your people because they're gonna help you elevate. That's how you raise your belief system, right? So enjoying the physical measures of your success only become materialistic when you let them become you. Exactly. Colin, that's exactly it, right? You've got to enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. You enjoy it, man. Don't let anyone say anything. Just let your desires lead you. It doesn't become you. It's just part of the process. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is, man. So I'm excited. I'm grateful for all of you guys on this call. We had an incredible time on this call tonight, man. I'm super fired up for all of you. I'm proud of all of you, man. I know that good times are coming for you guys, you know what I mean, in your career, in your time here in this company. This is not, you know, this, if you notice, I always say the word career. Start saying that too. This is not just a journey. This is a career. Network marketing is a career, right? Literally, the life I live today is all because of this industry, the area I live in, the neighbors that I have, right? The places I go is all because of this industry, the mentors, the coaches, right? So guys, plug in, man. This is the gold mine to like this industry right here has the potential to change your life. But I see the one thing why people don't make it is they quit too early. Trust me, the journey is not always easy, but I'm telling you, once you get to the point where you can see some success for yourself, you make your first 6 figures. When I made my first 6 figures in this industry, I cried, man. I was so happy. But then the following day, I got back to work. I made my second round of 6 figures. And we're doing it again and again and again, because we understand the job is not done until everybody is millionaires. Everybody has retired their family. And guess what? That will never happen because more people will join that are not millionaires. So it's always going to be someone new to help. That's why we can never stop. So yeah, technically I want everybody to be rich, but there'll be someone that joins tomorrow, someone that joins the day after, and they want to get successful. Does it make sense? So it's always going to be every day, it's always someone new to help, man. So I love you guys so much. I got more calls to do before I retire for the night, but I appreciate you guys so much. Listen, man, go ahead and apply. Let me know in the chat, what was your number one takeaway from this call? Okay. Put a number one takeaway in the chat. And I want you guys to actually make a decision that you are going to do what you've said you've learned today. Because I don't like people just coming onto trainings and getting excited, and then you go to sleep and you don't do nothing about it. Right? So make a decision, like, guys, what in this training are you going to do? I want to see some comments. Fill in your room with pictures of goals and affirmations. Amazing. So Chiron, before you sleep, or get some pictures, right? Well, in terms of the cookie jar, Josh, it's not so much a physical jar. It's just, you know what I mean? You can do the cookie jar thing where you basically write down something that you're grateful for and put it in the jar. But that was something different. I'm just talking about a mental jar, like just basically like realizing the success that you've had in the past, not dwelling on it, not just saying, oh yeah, okay, I made it. No, but but just basically, you get what I'm saying? Like, not dwelling on it, but just remembering that you have achieved something in the past, and just remembering how you felt in that moment, and using that to energize you for the next goal. Amazing. Mirror technique. Yeah, look in the mirror, say your affirmations, brand yourself more. Yep. Create like a slogan for yourself. Like ravishing Ryan or something. I don't know. Something. Nah, it's a bit crazy, but something lit. Mr. High Energy is gonna carry, and it's a name that even when I'm 60 years old, I can still use it. I'm gonna be using that. I'm gonna copyright that name. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's like having a brand. It's important. Cookie jar and pictures, yep. And put stuff inside of it. Yeah, you can do that. If you want to get a cookie jar, you can order a jar and then write down what you've achieved, or write down what you're grateful for and put it in the jar. And every day, open it up and pick one thing and read it. You can do that as well. Either way, but that cookie jar thing is just a mentality more than anything. Alter ego, affirmations, cookie jar, brand, self-fulfillment, over pleasing other people. Yes, I've already got a few I need to print ASAP. Amazing. Alter ego, branding, mirror image. When the clapping, hype, and motivation dies out, discipline and belief will take you on. Yes, I need to get some pics and affirmations up and brand myself. Yes, alter egos. Yep. How you high energy 24/7. On high energy, but lose it on a couple of hours. Yeah, I mean, listen, you can be highly, like, everyone has those moments. I have moments where I feel like something went wrong, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? But I'm the type of person, I have this mentality where this is how I think, right? It's like, I've been through some serious situations in the past year, like just family stuff. Everyone goes through it, you know what I mean? Tragedies, people died around me, and it hurts, man. It does hurt. But guess what? I have to stand up and continue. So what I do is, when I feel like that, I sleep on it. I sleep. In the night, I go to bed. When I wake up in the morning, I'm brand new. Like, I just make a decision that I'm going to sleep, I'm going to relax for a couple hours. I'm going to wake up in the morning, and I'm still going to be a little bit upset, but you have to move forward in life, because I can't afford to take a day out of my business, not because it won't sustain itself, because it will, but because I need to show up for my team. There's so many leaders that you probably know that are even chairman 10s, 25s, 50s, 100s, that they're too big to show up anymore. They're too big to do presentations. I'm still doing presentations in coffee shops in the hood. I'm doing presentations back where not in this area, right? But where I grew up, Stratford, Plaster. I'm going there with a suit on, doing why shouldn't I? I'm not too big for that, right? When I'm making 100,000, 200,000, you record this call and you remind me when I'm making millions per year and see if I've changed. I will never change. I'll always do the same. I'll always hustle. Obviously, you don't have to do it at that level, but I will still do it. Because I realized that you have to show up for your team. You can't be preaching something that you are not doing. Does that make sense? You've got to be an example for your organization. You have to be and I'm very transparent. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I command respect from that. I don't ask people to respect. They respect me because they know when they see me, they see someone that's transparent. That doesn't none of my leaders can tell me that I've ever been not transparent. I've always told the truth. I've always been someone that's a straight arrow. If there's something to say, it will be addressed, good or bad. That's how you have to be. Because remember, this industry, no one has to be here. There's no contract that's signed. No, Chris Terry has no contract on us, right? You can leave whenever you want to leave. So what makes people stay, even when things are going hard, is the relationship. It's the trust. Because if you really felt like this was not a company for you, you would have left already. But the reason why you're still here is because you realize I've got a mentor. I've got a coach that I can trust. I've got a mentor that I can trust. I got someone that I can believe in. And normally, in most cases, you can track upline high enough until you find someone that actually can help you. Some cases not, but most cases there are someone that is willing to provide. I've got people that are in my 15th level that literally they have 7 or 8 uplines before me, and I still plug in and help them. The newest person. One thing you've got to realize is, yes, it's important to help your leaders that are the top leaders in your business, but you've got to always, and write this down before I go, you've got to always make sure you're looking after the newest person in your team, the newest IBO in your team, because they're the most exciting. And normally, not normally, but in some cases, the newest person in your team is typically the most coachable person in your team. They're the most coachable. They got the energy. They want to be there for you. They want to listen, right? So I'm grateful, man. I could trade all night, but listen, I'm going to end it right now. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you guys so much. Honestly, big things are coming. I'm going to be doing more, trainings like this as well. But I'm super grateful for all of you so much. Love you to the death, right? You're the reason why I do what I do, man. So let's get it, man. I appreciate you guys. And I'm going to see you at the beaches and most certainly at the banks. It's Mr. High Energy. Let's go.